Hey folks, spotty showers in the valley, even a couple of thunderstorms this afternoon. They have since moved out. They are gone and they're gone for the night, but tomorrow stuff could pop up again. This is radar right now. There's nothing out there, about as quiet as it can be, but watch Future Track. It says the overnight hours are quiet, but during the daytime tomorrow, spotty showers show up again, mainly on the sea breeze, but about a 20% probability. I think there will be rain there. I'd probably put the chance of rain somewhere in the valley close to 100%, but the chance of it falling where you are, about 20%. It's isolated showers, not widespread. Same kind of thing for Thursday. Thursday might be a little bit less active, but we're still holding at 20%, and the same kind of thing for Friday. Very spotty stuff. Some folks will get rained on, most will not. So we're going 20, 20, 20 the next 3 days, and each day they're very spotty, but there will be activity out there. With that slight chance for a shower, it's not enough to keep temperatures cool. We'll be at 91 and a couple of 92s, which are all above normal for this time of year. The average high for early October is 89, and we're going to stay above that, not threatening the records. Rest of Texas tonight is about the same no matter where you are. 70s and low 80s, or it depends on which part of the state. 78 in Dallas, but most of the state, again, within a few degrees of 80. The upper level wind flow out of the southwest. It's hard for a cold front to push south when that's the case. And not only is it going to be out of the southwest, but it's going to be out of the southwest very strong. So that keeps all of the big fronts well to the north of the valley. Big high pressure kind of controls things for the next 3 or 4 days, but it does begin to move eastward by the end of the week. And by the time you get to the weekend, this big trough in the west, again, this is the upper atmosphere, starts to get closer. And when that happens, we start to get, one, windy. Wind really starts to pick up over the weekend. But number two, you get a little ripples in this flow like this, and that can be enough to trigger showers and perhaps a couple of thunder showers. And I think by early next week, the chance will go up a little bit. So we'll watch that. Certainly a better chance for rain the early part of next week as it stands right now, but cooler weather, not anytime soon. In the morning, by about 11 o'clock, readings about 80, upper 70s across Texas by afternoon, and by evening, temperatures still in the 80s. Tropics, we're still watching Leslie out in the Atlantic, still a tropical storm, could become a hurricane later on. This system that's right over here has a 30% chance of developing as it goes mainly toward the north over the next 5 days. We'll watch that. Leslie has 70-mile-per-hour winds right now, still going southward, probably going to turn into a hurricane and then move back to the north during the daytime tomorrow, and then after that, and then it turns back to the east again, kind of meanders around out in the North Atlantic. So for us for tonight, 74, partly cloudy with an isolated shower. East-southeast winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then tomorrow, we climb back up to about 91 with an isolated shower, thunder shower in spots. The wind stays out of the east-southeast, not much more than about 5 to 10. So we're in the low 90s all the way through the next 7 days with an isolated shower or a thunder shower possible. I think we're going to ramp the chance of rain up for really Sunday into Monday and Tuesday at this point. Between now and then, though, you're looking at very isolated activity. Most folks will be rain-free. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.